Velia dodges the poison very nicely done. He just has to survive.
Oh my god, Velia! Oh! He beats Faker into 1v1!
For 3 years, Red Bull League of its Own has been a chance for off-season fun, community, and chaos. Especially the chaos.
His in goes Kumayuchi, but he doesn't have the damage. Skumon somehow surviving. The redemption comes on through, and they can't finish the kills. But Hansama, so low. Doran barely surviving. His broken blade might just fall as well. Faker somehow on board, turning it around. A triple for Faker.
But this year's event was truly something special. Here are the top 10 moments from Red Bull League of its Own 2025. Number 10, Baldril. Cadral is the face of League of Legends esports. He co-streams all year long to a massive audience of fans and understands the game at the highest level. That's why at the end of 2024, he felt pretty confident about one thing. T1 wouldn't win Worlds again.
Listen, it's in a year's time. If T1 wins Worlds with Doran, I'll shave my head. I'll go bald.
But of course, he got that one wrong, and the league scene got a look at Cadral's fresh cut during his League of its Own co-stream. And his chat was about as charitable as you'd expect.
Why are they laughing?
Through the whole day without
They
a
put
single
bald
melt
E with an
game.
E. They can't even spell! They can't even spell! There's no chance in any team we can't even spell baldy!
Listen, maybe it really could be good luck. Number 9, NNO come marching in. Surely there's no better way to kick off an event in Munich than with a full Bavarian marching band. Although the game didn't quite go the way NNO fans would have hoped, the home team announced themselves to the crowd in unforgettable style. Number 8, whoops, all marksmen. What NNO marched into was a pretty unique draft from G2.
What the f is going on? They're playing Varus Ashe bot lane? Varus Ashe Corki? What?
The European squad kicked off the event by drafting a composition that was nothing but AD carry. With the entire day running on Ultimate Fearless, this took a lot of marksmen out of the pool for the rest of the event.
Wait, what the f are we gonna play T1 versus LR Game 6 if this is the f***ing trend? G2 is just int-feeding the whole tournament.
Leading to endless chaos, both in this game and the rest.
Okay, wait, Agarin's dead. Oh my god, the Ezreal jungle Ashe late invade. You're cooked, buddy. Oh my god, you're cooked, buddy. We can exit this game right now. Not gonna lie, my screen's kinda grey here, and it ain't Christmas. It ain't Christmas. It's Halloween.
Number 7, hooks for days. Few champions can swing the game quite the way Blitzcrank does, and Prime knows that as well as anyone. So when Karmine Corp subbed in their recently signed LFL support for their match against G2, he was ready to make his mark and land some disgusting hooks.
Nice pass from Yike as well. Went Razorbeaks into Wolves. Gromp and now can look for a level 3 gank as the dive materializes from G2. They're going for a Kaleska knockup on Hansama. Needs one more order. Will get it. It'll be a 2-for-1. In the end, you have to feel in favor of KC. Hansama gonna get chased down. The flash from Prime will find him as G2 have found 2. They're looking for Prime as well. Caps to jump across the wall. Will go in with the distortion. Another hook. It's onto the Cassante. Evening out the trades in this fight. Skumon falling lower. Camilo with the twofold. Hex will find another.
Sure, the game didn't go the way Prime wanted, but his blitz was an absolute menace. Number 6, definitely not Caps. The third match of the day saw G2 bring in a ringer to play mid. Don't worry, we're all asking the same thing. Where did they find this cracked Leblanc player?
Hex flashes forward. Looks for the hook. LeBlanc's gonna get the dress line down first. And Prime. Well, it's odd that he went in. But G2 even out the score by finding 2. Caps gets a second on list.
G2 managed to earn a convincing win in the game, which gave their secretive mid laner a chance to share his genius with the world.
No, I mean, definitely it required a bit of maneuvering, but we managed to pull him off stage, and I got the spot now.
Who was this mysterious bearded hero? We may never know.
I think that might have been a fake beard.
I feel the same. I feel there's a possibility that beard was not legit.
Number 5, the betrayal. Everyone loves an underdog, and in their game against G2, NNO were pretty big underdogs. So when Carney started channeling his recall right beside Scumon's Fed Ezreal, everyone thought the jungler would be chill.
Let him live. Don't be a freak. Let him live. Don't be a freak. Don't be a freak. Let him live.
But he had other ideas.
Scumon, don't you dare. It's a Christmas present. It's a You f***ing rat! What? What? He's the Grinch. He's the Grinch.
Number 4. Nemesis, or besties? Sometimes there's such a thing as being too nice. T1's match against NNO featured a Nemesis draft, in which a player from each team would draft for their opponents. But when No Way sat down with T1, he might have been feeling a little too much Bavarian hospitality.
Hello guys.
Hello.
Do you want any specific picks? To play Zahan?
I want top Zahan.
The German mid laner gave up some powerful picks, and when he sat back down with his own team, he realized he made a huge mistake.
Warum habe ich Irelia?
Aber mit Sejuani zumindest.
Ey, mit Cadral. Oh mein Gott, was habt ihr denn gemacht?
Number 3. Zahan is balanced. A new champion's first professional game can be chaotic, but Doran Zahan in T1's game against NNO was especially wild. Thanks to that Nemesis draft, Doran got his hands on the brand new top lane Darkin, and he knew this was his chance to put on a show.
There's no way he's helping Carney on this one, as redemption for the orbital strike onto Carney as well. Tiger in solo on HP, and Ona has to flash away. No way, diving back into the fight, but Doran is loving every second. He's down. Taken into his res, but you just can't kill him. You just can't kill him. Brokey tried to do it. What is that damage? It's a double for Doran. The Zacharia is next, and he looks for more. Triple for Doran.
Look, we all make mistakes, but if this champion doesn't get nerfed, learn from this. Never let your opponents pick him. Number 2, truly fearless. Sometimes you just take things too far, and in T1's game against Los Ratones, the draft got a little out of hand. See, Fearless was designed to bring a wider range of champions into pro play, but the furthest it's ever been pushed is Game 5 in a series. League of its Own featured 6 games and an Ultimate Fearless format, plus a lot of draft shenanigans. So by the time T1 faced off against the Rats to wrap up the event, both teams were forced to make some creative choices.
What are you guys doing? Wait.
Jin?
What the f are they doing?
Multiple players role swapped in what is surely one of the most unpredictable drafts we've ever seen in competitive play, and the game was just as chaotic.
Oh yeah, you can't fight that!
Belly pulled in and finished off Pace, grabbing that kill.
No, Carney, no, you can't fight that either!
Stunned against the wall. Pace does so much damage.
Or can you?
Not enough.
Or can you, my rat?
Number 1, the solo bolos. If there's one thing you know about the Baus, it's that you shouldn't give him Sion.
Who? Solo kill Faker! Baus just solo killed Faker! Baus just solo killed Faker!
But in T1's hilarious final match against Los Ratones, they agreed not to ban it, which gave Baus the chance to do the funniest thing possible.
Reckless looking for Faker, but he gets away. Carrier also gets away. Oh, Pays also walking away as Reckless. 1 HP and a dream! And that dream becomes reality as Baus got a solo.
Yo, drop the replay!
solo.
Of course he did. That's a main role solo!
Let's take another look at what on earth happened in this top side. Baus finds the slow and just walks him down. He just walks him down, hits him with the axe.
I don't think Doran's played against Lethality Zion before.
A year ago, the Baus' first appearance on a stage with Los Ratones saw him solo kill the greatest player of all time. And this year, with Faker zooming around the map on Pike support, Baus saw his chance to make history again.
I don't think he had vision of Ona there at that point, so walks away. Fake.
Baus just solo killed Faker!
Baus does it again!
And thanks in part to Baus' Sion antics, Los Ratones won their rematch against T1. Do the unofficial world champions get world skins?